Wrestling Gorilla World Championship title. Rick Knox is your referee. Introducing first, the challenger, weighing in at 230 pounds, fighting out of Metropolis, Chris Hero! And his opponent, weighing in at 106 kilos, fighting out of Lucerne, Switzerland, he is the reigning, defending Pro Wrestling Gorilla World Champion, Claudio Castagnoli!
Kevin Steen, hell of a performance, hell of two performances tonight, and a hell of a main event we have on our hands right now.
Yeah, I gotta admit, I'm very disappointed in the outcome of the other match, though.
What other match? The match that you won?
Yeah, but honestly, look, I know it was non-title when we signed the contract, but when Pat gave us the belts, I kind of forgot about it, and knowing those little fuckers just, whatever, man. They got away with it this time, but sooner than later, these guys are going to get what's coming to them, and I'm going to have some fucking PWG gold around my waist again.
Of course, Davey Richards originally scheduled to take on Claudio Castagnoli.
Yep.
Then Chris Hero was moved to the main event to make it a three-way matchup. But then Davey Richards contracting a staph infection last night and unable to perform. He is contagious, highly contagious. So right now, this match has been changed.
Claudio making sure the top rope is going to hold this time. And you know what? I feel like Davey, I mean, I don't wish harm upon anybody. Well, maybe a little bit on him, but whatever. That's another story for another time. But Davey getting that staph infection is actually almost like poetic justice. Oh my God, they're really testing out this ring. Because you know what? Hero, he might have lost to Claudio last time we were here, but you know, the top rope breaking might have affected his performance, and let's see how it works out now that hopefully the ring holds, and those guys made sure it would.
Kings of Wrestling shaking hands. Now tying up, collar and elbow tie-up. Claudio Castagnoli pushing Hero to the corner. Hero trying to, does reverse it. He's trying to push back against Claudio, but he found that the path of least resistance is actually behind Claudio. Claudio grabbing the arm of Hero. Now he's got the knuckle lock, instead reverses into the waist lock. Claudio Castagnoli reversing, hammer lock now applied.
Claudio really showing Chris Hero he can hold his own. Oh, Hero with a quick roll up. Rick Knox in great position. Claudio kicks out at one, not even two for this one.
Still very early goings. Can't expect, Claudio can't expect, or neither man can expect more than perhaps even a one count. I think a one count at this point is lucky.
In this case, Hero couldn't expect it because he's the one who went for the pinfall.
Well,
that's okay. You were busy getting us water, which I appreciate. Can I have a glass?
Of course you can.
Thank you.
A glass and a plastic cup.
Whatever. Same thing.
I know.
Hero with a single leg takedown, trying to do something about it. Claudio fighting it off with his horse-like legs. Although horses have smaller legs than Claudio, actually.
But they have gigantic thighs.
They do.
That's where all the power comes.
That's actually kind of just like Claudio, though. Look at them.
Claudio Castagnoli, I mean, his build is very equine. Well, not completely equine. But Kevin Steen taking a big long drink.
Well deserved. Speaking of crazy shapes, how about Pop?
We've been talking about it all night.
I was expecting the usual Steen performance of beating the shit out of the little high flyer.
You were not expecting Claudio Castagnoli-Cito?
I wasn't expecting Brock Lesnar. Although I hit him with the F5.
I already stole that joke.
I said it in the ring earlier, and then I hit him with his own fake wrestling finisher.
The deep sea diverticulitis, of course. A mainstay in the arsenal of Kevin Steen. Kevin Steen really enjoying that water.
So good, so good.
Of course, you do deserve it, having wrestled twice. You've been victorious twice tonight.
You know, I'm on a roll. I feel like I should keep it going.
Let's not push over like Kevin Steen. Now Chris Hero going behind Claudio Castagnoli. Got him, ghetto clutch, rolls him through, pinning predicament.
Ghetto clutch. I've never heard that before.
No?
Was it made up by Homicide?
No, ghetto.
Ghetto.
G-E-D-O.
Oh, I thought the place where
Not the ghetto clutch.
I thought people had it rough in that area of the town, you know?
The clutch that...
Hey, I saw that, Claudio. No shushing. You're a cheater.
Oh, and he does. Oh, he breaks it up.
That's true.
After touching the ropes.
A man of honor.
He is.
Maybe not for much longer, though. Did you hear that? No. Never mind.
Kevin Steen playing fast and loose. Much like the Young Bucks playing fast and loose.
Yeah, but they played fast and loose for years. They play fast and loose with each other. It's their favorite game. I don't know if that was a sex joke or something.
I said a joke earlier. Peter Avalon didn't react to it, but maybe I'll have better luck with you.
Who didn't react to it?
Peter Avalon, who's doing
commentary.
commentary.
Yes, I'm aware.
He said the way the Young Bucks got their job because they put the dicks in Dixie Carter.
Yeah, but that's almost not an insult. I mean, it's bringing up their questionable nature, but Dixie Carter's not bad.
I thought it was just a clever plan.
It is.
Because there's two of them dicks.
Yeah. Why do you think Peter Avalon didn't react to it? You think because he'd rather put the dicks to Jared?
I think given a choice, I was going to say Jared does have that long flowing blonde hair, but he hasn't had that long flowing blonde hair in 10, 12 years.
Several years. He does play the guitar. You could woo him. A romantic evening by the fire.
Well, I'm not sure Jarrett would be wooing Peter Avalon. Maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Maybe if he brings in Road Dogg to sing.
He can actually sing for him.
And now the match is back on, fellas. Hey,
the match has been going this whole time.
The master lock is applied. Let's see if he can break it.
Also known as the full Nelson.
No. He can't break it. It's been proven.
Look at Claudio.
Oh, no, see?
He very nearly pulled Hero over his own head, though.
Yeah, but then on the swing back, it seemed to apply more pressure.
Yeah, Hero is actually putting pressure down on the carotid artery of Claudio Castagnoli as when he wrenches downward. So essentially using Claudio's own chin and jaw to cut off the blood flow to his brain.
Now, every time they swing back around for Chris Hero to come back on his feet, I get excited because I think we're going to see the Uncle Slam, the Patriots' old finishing maneuver, also used by Test, who's now deceased.
I was going to say Del Wilkes or Tom Brandy.
Was Tom Brandy a Patriot?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Salvatore Sincere?
Yeah.
Oh. Look at that.
I mean, I hope I'm not, telling tales out of school here, but, why do you think the Patriot, Tom Brandy, and Salvatore Sincere wrestle on the same show all the time? Maybe they just carpool together. I don't know.
I'm not aware that that any of them still wrestle. I didn't know. How come they weren't in the Legends Battle Royal then?
Because they all are deceased, like Tess.
He died with a pizza in his hand, I heard. That's probably what's going to happen to me. I just feel really bad.
That's okay. I made a Chris Benoit reference earlier.
Did you?
Yeah.
I think it's time.
Hey.
Chris Hero with the cravat on.
Actually, Chris Hero was on commentary when I made it.
Oh, I see. Well, he's kind of choking the life out of Claudio right now, so...
All right, maybe
I just went overboard right now. No? Yours was worse?
There was a show in Southern California. Okay. Fans have already heard this, but I'll tell you, Kevin.
Tell me.
Chris Benoit, he came out, it was a lucha show, he came out to the Misfits song, Last Caress.
Yes.
The opening line of the Misfits song, Last Caress is, I got something to say, I just killed a baby today.
Oh.
Yeah, so how about that? Twice in one night, folks. That's what you get with Pro Wrestling Guerrilla.
People should have really been aware of this.
The cravat, they are aware of it now.
Look at the wrench. No, but I mean, when he came out, somebody should have said something.
That's what he said. Anybody?
I think in several years he's going to be going
I'm not going to make the same joke that I made earlier.
Oh, okay.
But now the cravat still held on to by Chris Hero, really wrenching the neck of Claudio Castagnoli. Perhaps that is the weak point. Hero unable to find the weak point in their previous encounter, though the top rope breaking did. Oh, yeah, Claudio went to break, but Hero anticipated it and then reapplied the cravat, sinking it in.
I once said in an interview that maybe 4 people have read that Chris Hero is the smartest wrestler I know, and he's proving why right now.
Flying mare from the cravat, crucifix pinfall attempt. Excuse me for the ice in my mouth.
This is a clinic. He spat the ice right back in his cup of water.
That is the professional that I am. I will start speaking with ice in my mouth, but I will not finish my sentence with it. Now, Kevin Steen, you see that Claudio Castagnoli trying to work out the kinks in his neck after Chris Hero was really wrenching on it for quite a long period of time in that cravat.
Hero's new gear is almost like camouflage when he walks in front of Rick Knox.
It's true. If he was at perhaps a 60-degree angle, they would blend together, at least Chris Hero's groin and Rick Knox's shirt. Wasn't that funny?
No, but because when I pictured you said the 60 degrees. If it was done right, it could almost look like Rick Knox's head is Chris Hero's dick.
Almost, but not quite, Kevin Steen. Side headlock takeover by Claudio Castagnoli.
Did you know that Rick Knox was a legal counsel on a popular television show recently?
Law and Order? SVU?
No.
Law and Order, regular Law and Order. Law and Order New York?
No.
Law and Order LA?
No.
CSI?
Are you not aware of this?
CSI New York?
Are you really not aware of this?
CSI Miami?
No.
Kevin Steen, you just missed Claudio Castagnoli
Headlock takedown.
with the headlock takedown after Chris Hero kicked up out of it, though. Doing that, the British-style scoot. Should ask Pac if it does have another name.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar. Yeah, Hero trying to throw Claudio Castagnoli off.
I'm right here.
Claudio, though, hooked on.
You know, it
With that
doesn't look
side
like
headlock.
much, but a headlock really sucks. It really, really sucks being in a, and especially with the guy, with the size of arms that Claudio Castagnoli has and the power that he got.
Yeah, I mean, not only is it putting pressure on your neck, but it's also squeezing your head. It's literally squeezing your skull and your brain, your cranium.
Your ears, your brain is true.
Especially when Claudio is doing it with those. I mean, he's got arms that I don't think he has muscle under there. I think he has steel cable.
I just think he's a horse.
He's like a Terminator.
I think he's a horse. Some sort of weird experiment went terribly wrong in Switzerland, and they created a horseman.
He's almost like the Alistair Overeem of professional
I
wrestling.
have no fucking clue what that is.
Alistair Overeem, of course, Dutch kickboxer, mixed martial artist, eats horse for dinner routinely.
I used to eat horse once in a while at the gym.
Horse, of course, big.
At the gym. Did you hear me? Yeah, I was like 14.
Yeah.
I thought it would help.
Yeah.
Look at me now.
You look like you've been hitting the gym a little bit.
I wouldn't say I'm hitting it. Caressing it, maybe.
Perhaps giving it its last caress. It's a callback, folks.
Nice head scissors here.
This Hero
You
has.
guys are putting on a clinic that we're missing.
I know. Too much jackassery going on. Myself and Kevin Steen not giving this match its due credit. Claudio Castagnoli just standing up a headstand. I mean, that is such tremendous balance. It is unfair for Claudio Castagnoli to have such balance and to have a physique like that.
It's unfair for Claudio Castagnoli to be standing near me at any point in my life. That's what I think.
Imagine if Claudio was standing next to you when you met your wife. You wouldn't be married right now.
No.
Claudio Castagnoli.
I don't even know what to say to that. I just got really depressed.
I'm sorry. Look at me. Retirement has not been kind to my waistline. I'm a size between an XL and a large shirt, so I have to buy. I bought this XL, and it's just like it looks like a bed sheet on me. It looks terrible. But if I bought a large, it'd be too small.
You're cursed.
I know. I guess they're getting back in wrestling.
See, I have that problem, but it's 2X and XL, so that's a lot worse.
It's twice as worse.
Yeah.
Twice as bad. Whatever. I know English. Chris Hero rolling through. Wristlock. I thought we were going to put an end to the jackassery, but we couldn't stop.
That's just what happens when we...
Wallowing in our self-pity. We're comparing ourselves to Claudio Castagnoli and Chris Hero for that
That's what happens. You see two guys that are tip-top shape at the top of their game, and, you know, their future is bright. And
Hero kicked up.
There's nowhere to go but down for us.
The future for one of these men is a Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Championship. Either Claudio will leave the building or Chris Hero will have his second reign as world champion.
That is Claudio's present.
Oh, that's
Wouldn't
true.
you say?
But it is also his future to keep the title.
That's nice nip up, and Claudio wrenching him back on his wrist.
Pull through Hero.
Almost on his fingers at this point.
And I mean, Claudio really looking to neutralize, no pun intended, the arm of Chris Hero. That is his one of his elbowing arms. And one of his cravatting arms. I think Claudio Castagnoli may have just dislocated either the fingers or the wrist of Chris Hero. There was an audible pop when he wrenched it.
Claudio's smiling.
And I mean, we heard the pop with the headphones on, Steve.
You know,
Well, it was the wrist.
there's a bit of a mean streak in Claudio that I never really seen before.
Well, especially when he was taken to the brink by Chris Hero just at All-Star Weekend 8.
And you know, Hero's a trash talker, and I think
He was talking a lot of shit.
And I know for a
at
fact
the end of
that
that match.
it bothered Claudio because when they got backstage after the match, these guys are partners, you know, so they spoke about their performance, and Claudio said, you were talking a lot of shit back there.
Chris Hero said that Claudio Castagnoli is always and still is Chris Hero's young boy.
I heard that.
Claudio is the world champion. He's nobody's young boy.
Absolutely not, except his mother.
Chris Hero building up full head of steam.
Oh my God.
Claudio moving out of the way. Fans need to move out of the way.
There's going to be murder. There will be murder. Oh, and it was Claudio's jaw that got murdered.
Sliding drop kick through the middle and bottom rope. Claudio Castagnoli down in a heap on the outside.
Hero's just like some sort of striking Jesus. But not striking in the, he looks good.
He is a handsome man.
Yes, but
he cuts a good figure, Kevin Steen.
I mean in the sense of, I'm just going to hit the shit out of your face with my limbs.
He's a striking savant. Much like, look at this, Claudio Castagnoli just chopped the ring post.
Once again, proving his superior acumen.
Was that a yawn, Kevin Steen?
I'm a little tired.
Kevin Steen stifling a yawn, had it wrestling twice, flying in very early this morning to Los Angeles.
Flights getting canceled, being told that I would not be here tonight at one point, getting on a plane illegally. Keep that one between us.
All right. You, me, and the 10 folks listening at home that have not gone to the secondary audio option of just crowd noise.
You think there's only 10 that do that?
I'm sure. I'm sure the majority do that, and only 10 listen to us.
I myself do that. I'll be honest with you.
What?
Yeah. I mean, I watch it with the crowd noise the first time, and then I watch it with your witty commentary after.
Witty, I provide tip-top analysis, Kevin Steen.
I know, same thing.
Haven't done a lot of it in this match, and this is an important match. This is the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Championship title match.
All right, let's focus.
On the 8th anniversary event of Pro Wrestling Guerrilla.
Ooh, man. You know, I tried chopping Pac earlier. His chest is like rock, and I can't imagine Claudio Castagnoli's chest feeling much different.
Claudio going a little high with that
my
shot.
God.
Maybe caught Hero on the throat, but Hero with that overhand chop. Like he was trying to throw a strike, and it went right down the middle. Between the letters and the knees. And Chris Hero rolls through, flying mare. Standing senton, full weight comes crashing down. Kevin Steen did gesture to Chris Hero as he was sitting on commentary before.
Yes.
And now Chris Hero returning the favor. Didn't gesture to you.
He's an asshole.
Did look, though.
He just looked at me with like a menacing stare. I gave him thumbs up earlier.
Well, Kevin Steen, you have to imagine, if Chris Hero wins this match, you have to be very, very high in the hunt of pro wrestling. Oh, look at Dragon Screw!
Man, that did not feel good.
Dragon Screw as Chris Hero was strung up in the ropes.
I would say you're correct. Actually, some of your fellow PWG officials told me that I'm in line for a title shot when I'm ready.
When you're ready, Kevin Steen, you could be facing Claudio Castagnoli. You could be facing Chris Hero.
Neither of those options please me, to be honest with you. I'd much rather be facing Peter Avalon.
Ready, Peter Avalon. Not involved in this match. I don't know where I was going with that. I said his name like I had something to follow up with. Oh, look at that Claudio drop kick to the inside of the knee of Chris Hero.
You know, take it for someone who has a lot of knee issues. This is not fun right now. What Chris Hero's feeling is very, very, it's panicking, honestly. It's
Claudio's mean streak, which I'm not even sure Claudio knew he had.
You see Hero, again, showing how smart he is. He didn't make it inside the ring, but
he's trying to get away from Claudio. And he knows how much jeopardy he's in on the outside.
When your leg is sacrificed like that, you don't try to be tough. You just try to run away, honestly, which is hard to do with a broken leg. But
Claudio just lurking behind him. And Hero grabbing onto the ropes, trying to prevent Claudio from putting in any sort of submission. Forcing Claudio to break it up in 5 seconds, but damage done in less than 5 right there. Claudio just brutalizing Chris Hero right now. Hero holding onto the ropes. What a sound strategy! Except when you meet a man that is just sheer power personified. Claudio Castagnoli pulling all of Chris Hero's 230 pounds out from the corner and dropping him down in the center of the ring. Oof. Now wrenching that knee. It's Claudio Castagnoli.
Oh, man.
Grapevining the legs of Chris Hero.
I am glad I'm not in this ring right now in Chris Hero's position.
Well, it would have been your third match this evening, Kevin Steen, so.
That's pretty brutal.
Oh, look at Hero had his hair pulled by Claudio, and Claudio used it as an opening. But Hero very cognizant of his position in the ring, grabbing onto the bottom rope.
You know, if it were for a PWG title match, I wouldn't mind wrestling a third time. I just mean that I'm glad I'm not in the ring suffering the punishment on my knee that Hero's currently suffering through, because
instead you just made the Young Bucks suffer the indignity of being spat upon on numerous occasions. Kevin Steen,
I hope
look at Claudio Castagnoli just working over the leg of Chris Hero. Oh. Chris Hero, oh my God, pulling him up. It's almost like a Boston Crab around the ring post.
That is some of the most vicious stuff I've ever seen Claudio do. I think Hero, he was back on. See, he's just trying to get away at this point, which is the smartest thing he can do.
I think the safest spot for Hero right now might be underneath the ring. It's Claudio Castagnoli, fully ambulatory right now. And Chris Hero is fighting on one leg and perhaps a dislocated wrist.
I think Hero might have asked for like a timeout. And Claudio, a gentleman,
he may have acquiesced.
Oh, don't take my water.
Here for both of us, pal.
Well, now Claudio's talking a lot of shit.
Well, I think, the victory over Chris Hero, Claudio Castagnoli, he knew he could do it, but just actually being victorious, having your hand raised, it's got to be a huge confidence booster for Castagnoli. I mean, it almost legitimizes his reign, perhaps in Claudio's eyes. The fans, the competitors, the guys in the back, they all buy Claudio Castagnoli as a legitimate threat, but Claudio, he's got to overcome that stigma of being Chris Hero's young boy. And now Chris Hero with his...
To be honest, man, I don't think anybody sees Claudio as Hero's young boy besides maybe Hero. And I don't even think he sees...
I don't know that he actually believes that.
I think he's just set to get inside his head last month.
But look at what it did. It completely got him dead. Look, Chris Hero trying to prevent Claudio from dropping the elbow across the inside of the knee. Oh, grabbing the ear. No hair to pull for Hero, so he grabs the ear of Claudio Castagnoli. Trying to cauliflower, perhaps. Driving the point of his elbow into the knee. Now almost like a knuckle arrow into the inside of the knee.
Oh, man.
Oh! Just rocketing the side of Claudio's head with that kick. Kick to the back of the knee now.
It's like Hero's got a huge target painted right on his leg at this point. Oh, my God. That is the most intimidating look I've ever seen Claudio Castagnoli give anybody.
Claudio Castagnoli just staring lasers, daggers through the back of the head of Chris Hero.
Laser daggers?
Laser daggers.
That's
the worst kind of daggers.
On one leg.
On the right knee. But he used the left knee right there to post off of to catch Claudio with that boot, so perhaps not getting all of it. Oh, look at that. Tried to set him up for the elevated European uppercut. Hero ducks. Diving European uppercut to the back of the head. Covers, hooks the leg. 2 count only. Chris Hero kicks out. He tried to set him up for that elevated European uppercut. Chris Hero very wisely reversed, but Claudio still a step ahead, and that is why he is the defending world champion and not the challenger, hoping to regain the world championship title. And the jaw of Chris Hero being used to pull Hero back up to a vertical position. Hero goes for the boot to the midsection with his left leg. That is the injury.
Oh my God.
Just came crashing down. It's just like meniscus first. Figure 4 leg lock by Claudio Castagnoli.
Look, I'm an asshole. Let's be honest here. But I'm kind of shocked at what I'm seeing now, because the way Claudio's wrestling this match, he could really injure Hero for the rest of his career at this point. And these guys are partners and good friends.
It's almost like he's intentionally trying to shorten the career of Chris Hero. It's like the line of The Princess Bride, to the death, no, to the pain.
No,
this
okay.
Well, this is not to the victory. This match will end, just with Chris Hero perhaps having lifelong leg problems. He might walk with a limp for the rest of his days due to a man he considers to be one of his very best friends in the world.
Now Claudio might have vision problems with his wife because Hero got out of that by just sticking his thumb. Oh my God!
Claudio,
wow!
Oh! Body slams him. Not sure if he was on the row of chairs or just on the floor. Claudio just threw a chair at Chris Hero. Very uncharacteristic.
Something's going on with Claudio, man. He's weird.
Claudio Castagnoli, I mean, he's just got to be working through personal issues by beating up Chris Hero.
Do you think that the fact that he's from Switzerland upsets him sometimes?
Oh, I think he takes great pride in being from Switzerland. I think perhaps the neutrality of Switzerland. Claudio Castagnoli, perhaps he thinks he has to live his. Oh, look at that! His leg was stuck on the ropes. He just drove his point of his knee into the. Oh my God! I think Claudio thinks he has to live his life, the Swiss way, being neutral, being very level-headed, never letting your temper get the best of you. But right now, all those frustrations, those lifelong frustrations, from being Swiss, from being Chris Hero's partner, from perhaps being overlooked by some people, for Chris Hero, are all coming out. And now the single leg crab, very close to the near ropes, though.
And I hope Hero gets to that rope quick, because this could do a lot of damage really quickly. And, oh, well, that's not going to happen. Oh, he slipped it out.
Yeah, the sweat, the perspiration on Chris Hero's arm allowed him to escape. But Hero trying to grab a hold of the bicep, or of Claudio trying to grab a hold of the bicep of Hero, but Hero's still able to break free. Grab the bottom rope, forcing Claudio to break it up. Rick Knox trying to keep Claudio off. Oh!
That could rip some ligaments. Oh my God.
I have never seen Claudio Castagnoli quite like this, but perhaps he knew how close to the brink Hero pushed him last time, and he is trying to prevent that from happening once again. Doing everything in his power to disable Chris Hero.
I have never seen, I honestly don't think I've ever seen Chris Hero in this kind of position before.
Usually guys will try to stand toe-to-toe with Hero, try to outstrike him.
Never works out too well.
Maybe, yeah, not the best move, but very few people try to concentrate on a limb. And Hero, earlier on in his career, was known to focus on a limb and to try to break down and disable opponents that way. Opponents, just like opossums.
I love animals, man.
They are quite wonderful.
Hero just trying to do anything to get away from Claudio at this point, but it's not working out too well. Claudio's like
now
sort of
camel clutch applied. He's cranking the neck of Chris Hero, trying to sit down, put his weight on Hero, but Hero standing up with Claudio on his back. Oh, but he can't, collapsing under not only his own weight, but the weight of Claudio Castagnoli. I'm not sure that was the wisest thing to do, but perhaps Chris Hero saw that as the shortest distance between being in peril and escaping from that hold. Single leg crab now once again broken up by the bottom rope. Chris Hero's long reach. That's one thing that both men are just about equal on, is the wingspan. I think Chris Hero might have the advantage.
Even at this point, man, Hero's got...
Oh, again, Claudio slamming Hero into the ropes.
He's gonna rip
the fans don't even know what to think. They have never seen Claudio Castagnoli operate like this.
Hero's face still shows signs of determination and just...
Nothing but determination at this point.
I'm amazed, honestly. I think I would have tapped out by now. If that much damage had been done on my leg...
Your multiple time surgically repaired knees.
You got it.
Right hand, big right by Claudio Castagnoli. Foregoing the uppercut. Instead slams him down center of the ring. Lateral press, only a 2 count for Claudio Castagnoli. The challenger still alive in this match, but for how much longer, Kevin Steen? The best you can muster. He's talking to Chris Hero.
Was he? I think he was talking to a fan. I've never seen Claudio like this, honestly.
No matter, Claudio doesn't jaw with anybody during a match, so it was completely out of character no matter
I
who
think
was
that boot
directing
might have
it.
brought him back to his senses, though.
Oh! Big shot from Chris Hero, but Claudio Castagnoli momentarily stunned. Now headbutt to the thigh of Chris Hero, the back of the thigh. Hero with the side headlock. But this was what we saw earlier. No, Hero avoiding the knee breaker again, or the second consecutive knee breaker. Claudio trying to throw some back elbows. Hero rolls through, cravat. Oh! Flipping through. And that might have bought Chris Hero some time to recover.
Let's hope for him.
Though I'm not sure how he's going to be able to recover. Now, he actually took the knee pad off of his right knee and is now putting it on his left knee, the injured knee. Double knee pads on one knee.
Yeah, but then that exposes his other leg.
But still, the damage has already been done by Claudio Castagnoli. And, oh, big overhand chop. Another chop. Claudio Castagnoli set into the ropes. Chris Hero comes off. Big inside elbow.
Hero
Back elbow.
Sleeve.
Chris Hero running through. Shoulder to the midsection.
Very nice.
Rolling neck breaker. And this match is a world title match. 60-minute time limit. We are very nearly at the halfway point. Chris Hero working out the kinks in his knee. He was back up to a vertical base for a moment, but now slouched in the corner. Claudio Castagnoli up on his feet. There's that inside elbow once again. Hero off.
Unbelievable. On
Two.
one leg.
No.
Yeah, that put pressure on that knee, though.
One leg, he did come down, and knee struck the canvas, but still put Claudio Castagnoli in a pinning predicament. He forced Claudio to kick out of it. Forcing him to expend some energy. Short single leg drop kick to the side of the head of Claudio Castagnoli, perhaps on the forehead of Claudio. Now Hero limping his way toward the world champion. Hero hopping up to the top rope. Got the cravat applied. Claudio trying to fight out of it by striking that injured knee of Chris Hero. Look at that, just right hands. Just battering that knee even further. Got him up. Dragon screw off the middle rope. Pulls him in. Single leg grab. Center of the ring. Chris Hero is in deep, deep water.
Hero's close to the rope. If he reaches, he's got those long limbs. He might be able. Yeah, and he did.
Finally makes it to the rope, but that is 3 single leg crabs on that left knee that Chris Hero has had to escape out of in this matchup. Not to mention the tremendous amount of punishment his leg has already endured. Chris Hero shoves him off both legs that time.
Still got some strength and quickness.
Returns to his feet, throws the elbow!
That could be it.
Goes for the maestro.
Hero did it.
1, 2, oh!
Man, I thought that was it. I thought Hero pulled off. At this point, it would be an upset with all the beating that Hero took.
My name is Chris Hero, and I throw elbows.
I've heard you say that before. Pay attention.
Chris Hero up to his feet. Claudio Castagnoli on the ring apron.
Oh boy, this could end that.
Ooh. Another boot to the side of the head. Claudio hanging on for dear life on that top rope.
Claudio won't go down, man. Unbelievable.
Blocks the elbow. Goes for the shoulder.
Oh, but Claudio falls to the outside.
Claudio on the outside, and that might be the only thing that is keeping the World Championship title around his waist at this point.
2, 3.
Chris Hero, it's a tough choice. Do you stay in the ring to allow yourself some time to recover, to perhaps rehab your knee as much as you possibly can in the midst of a wrestling match?
It's a tough call, man.
Or do you pull your opponent back in, try to pin him to the mat, try to win a title?
It looks like Hero's just trying to recuperate at this point.
Chris Hero, he's in the corner. Rick Knox, 11 count now, 20 count, of course, here in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. 13 is Claudio on the outside. Perhaps Claudio's taking this opportunity to
Is
recover.
Hero trying to take a count-out victory?
Well, the title cannot change hands on a count out.
But he's not doing anything.
I think he's forcing. Claudio could stay out of the.
I think Hero knows.
Big elbow. Claudio goes down. 1, 2, no. Hero wanted Claudio to expend that burst of energy and catch him unawares. I mean, his plan worked almost perfectly. The almost being that he did not get the 1, 2, 3. Hero setting him up, perhaps.
Hero's going to go for Claudio's own Ricola, it seems.
Pyramid bomb, the Ricola bomb reversed. Hero rolls through. Claudio rolls through. Single leg, giant swing. The single leg crab, center of the ring. Kevin, Steve, this is serious. Hero being drugged to the center of the ring. Now the neutralizer. The neutralizer applied by Claudio Castagnoli in the center of the ring. Hero clawing.
Hero go anywhere, man.
Clawing his way to the bottom rope.
Oh, and he gets it.
Finally. The neutralizer applied. Chris Hero making his way to the bottom rope. His only possible recourse in that situation. Chris Hero very slow to get to his feet. Claudio, though, feeling the effects of those elbows that stomped to the back of the head. I mean, he was out on the floor for a long time. We're not sure what his mental state is at this point.
Claudio calling for something that's going to spin.
Perhaps the
airplane spin?
Maybe not. Putting him up on the top rope. Maybe we might see an avalanche up in there, water slide.
Off the top?
Very well might. If anybody can do it, Claudio Castagnoli can. Claudio Castagnoli goes, he went for the dragon screw, but I think Hero's just throwing right hands to the jaw. Now he's got the cravat. Oh, neck breaker!
Get the pin.
1, 2, no! Claudio Castagnoli kicking out at 2. Hero building up some momentum, feeding off the energy of the crowd. He's got to be running on fumes at this point. Discus, went for the discus kick. But his left leg went out. Catching him with the back elbow.
He gets it. Oh!
Center
That could be it.
1, 2, oh!
Man, what a match.
So very close.
Hero's got to stay on him, man.
Front chantry applied. Picking him up. Could be the cyclone kill. Oh! Reverses European uppercut. Hero.
And another one.
Rolling elbow. Sweeps up the legs. Pinning predicament. 1, 2. Reverses the kick out into the neutralizer.
Oh, that's got to be over. It's over.
Neutralizer giant. Neutralizer. He picks him up. Claudio Castagnoli retains the Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Championship.
That was a hell of a match. Excuse me while I make my way to the ring, fellas.
Kevin Steen leaving the commentary position, approaching the ring. Perhaps setting up for a title shot at Pro Wrestling Guerrilla's next event in September. He's here limping his way to the back. A valiant effort from the challenger.
I know you're tired. I'm not going to take too much of your time. That was a hell of a match, and you're a hell of a champion. Bounce over there. But why don't we leave the belt there? Because I actually have a bit of a request. Earlier, hang on, Claudio, listen to me, please. You haven't even looked at me. I'm in the ring, please. I know you had a rough night, so did I. But what I'm doing is I'm appealing to your sense as a champion here because earlier, PWG officials told me that after my recent performances, I earned a PWG title shot. And all I want to do is ask you for a title shot at the next. Listen, I already wrestled. Fuck it. I got another one in me. You want to do it now? Twice. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's up to you. Kevin. I've got 2 letters for you. No.
Claudio Castagnoli, of course, does not have to accept.
That's fine. You can go to the back for now, but sooner than later, you're going to have to put that thing up against me. Listen, this is the 8th anniversary of PWG tonight. Only over those 8 years, we've seen a lot of stuff, and we never thought we'd see. But I'll tell you something that you will all see soon. I will be.
Oh, Claudio Castagnoli! Ring the bell! The bell is rung! Claudio Castagnoli! Behind Kevin Steen, sinks in the sharpshooter! Steen sinking in the sharpshooter! Claudio fighting his way to the rope! Where's the referee? The Young Bucks, oh! Double super kick on Kevin Steen. The Young Bucks getting some revenge from earlier on. Patrick Hernandez now coming out. 2 count. Only a 2 count. Scorpio Sky and Joey Ryan taking the fight to the Young Bucks. This is Bedlam, folks. Things have broken down. Mr. Wrestling! The fans chanting Claudio Castagnoli, chanting Kevin Steen's name, but Claudio Castagnoli is the man on his feet. Castagnoli hits the rope. Big lariat on Steen. He's got him hooked. The arms crossed. Recall